Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. You see, usually I don't talk about Hinduism because for me, I don't feel like it's worth even to talk about it. It's just a silly cult with a collection of ideas. You don't even know what they believe in. Even the Hindus themselves, they don't know what they believe in. But lately we start seeing many Hindu channels attacking Christianity. And I think this is based on fear. That is, they are losing ground, and a lot of Hindus, they are, waking up and seeing that Hinduism is just a cult, like any cult. This is a channel. It's called Sati Media. C-I-T-T-I Media. And this channel have tons of videos against Christianity. And the second you hear them, you will die laughing. When I was in Ukraine, I saw a bunch of white people like this woman dancing in the street. And Krishna, 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 Krishna. I tried to talk to them. Krishna, 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 and they hitting the drum. There was one man and 20 women with them. So I tried to speak to the man, Krishna, 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 and all of them are white, So I waited, and I wait. And actually, I was, I have my, I have my record. I was walking in the street. Maybe I should pause the video. They don't want to talk to me. Anyway, I wanted to know what this is like. What this is Krishna, like, jumping, dancing. What is that? Is exactly about? I mean, those people, they look so happy. I want to be happy too. So this is how we can be happy. This is a woman. She will explain to you why Hinduism make her happy. Let us hear a little bit. We will not play much because those channels. The Hindus, I found out that they are worse than Muslims when it's come to flag. They speak too much about accepting like Sadhguru. Sadhguru, we need to fight the bad energy. We need to accept each other. If somebody doesn't agree with you, you do not need to cancel him. We should refuse the culture of cancellation. And then I made a video to show how stupid and how hypocrite he is 15 minutes after he reported me to YouTube. So all day long, talking to people about accepting each other, how to learn about peace, sit in your ass and do yoga. And then the second I make a video about him, he go to YouTube, he report me to YouTube of copyright, and bingo, he accept each other. And this is telling you that even the high one of them is not even qualified to be who they are, because they lie. Here we have this woman, she will introduce to you Christianity, So one of the fundamental concept of Christianity, it says here in the video, let me show the subtitle. Okay, tell us about it.
The idea of sin, right? Mm-hmm. And that we are born, as babies, we're born evil. Like there's something innately wrong.
See, so this is the kind of lies they present in either this one or she's a liar. In Christianity believes that people is born as evil. Where you can show me? Can you show me the verse in the Bible says that? In fact, the Bible says it clearly that the children, the baby, Jesus himself, he said, if you don't come or become the same as those little ones, you will not enter the kingdom of my Father. So who? Those are the one, and the funny is the title is ex-Christian. The title is ex-Christian, and people will believe because she is white, European, but those people have never been Christian because you don't even understand what Christianity is about. I mean, this is a very simple. Since when in Christianity we teach that a child, a baby, is born evil? Where you can find that? And she thinks that when we believe in the original sin, that we believe that you are born evil. That is false. And the red dot in the middle of your head doesn't make you smarter, by the way. It makes you look like a fool. Accept each other, accept each other, accept each other, and then we start putting makeup and putting red dots and putting paint in our hair and paint it. So why you don't accept God, how he made you? I mean, this religion, accept yourself, yoga, nature, you know, and then we start putting colors in our hair and putting things, and the monk, he put 1,000 stamp in his face. What is that? Shouldn't we accept how God made us? Do you need to look like a Christmas tree? But anyway, so, and then, you know, Christianity and Abrahamic belief, I mean, they have tons of videos. If I play for you, you will die laughing. Every single one of those videos, you know, there is something wrong with us as a human being, and we have already been, yeah, into sin. Well, didn't you? What religion you belong to now, teaching you that every human being do bad karma and good karma? So there is something wrong in Christianity. It's teach you that you are born into sin, which is false. We don't believe in that. You know, sin is something can be done only by something he knew what sin is, you idiot. So how baby is born into sin? God judge you only if you understand what are you doing, which means even if you are adult and you are crazy, God will not judge you the same. Even if you are 70 years old and you have a brain of 2-month-old baby, God will not judge you the same. That is a Christianity. This is why Jesus said, from their fruits you shall know them. So what is the fruit of a baby? His poop? Fertilizer? So this is their silliness, and this is how they attack a Christianity. And then they say to you, like, we are different. No, you are not. Aren't you the one who teach that if somebody did the bad karma, he will be a cockroach? Another video of them, ex-Christian. All of them, they are ex-Christian, by the way. Okay. I have to accept that. Ex-Christian.
The Abrahamic religions are very, I would say, more dogmatic and set in the idea that there's one way, right? There's one path.
I don't know why
and if you're not on that path, then you...
Hold on, I don't know why the image is not playing. So there is the Abrahamic religion, brother and Tatar, says there is only one way. Well, do you have many ways in your religion?
The Abraham...
Huh? Do you see the problem with Abrahamic religion? There is only one way. Let us see the way, how many ways we have.
Abrahamic religions are very, I would say, more dogmatic and set in the idea that there's one way, right? There's one path. And if you're not on that path, then you are going to be, you know, damned to hell or to suffering, right? Whereas there's no such concept within Sanatana Dharma. And I think that in itself is very liberating for a lot of people. I think a lot...
Liberating. This is exactly what we are talking about, evil. Because it's liberating is what you are seeking. You don't want to have a consequence. Do you know that in the Hindu religion, if a man, he had sexual relationship with a woman, she is not his wife, it's okay? Do you know? Liberating. So do this woman accept that her husband is a Hindu and he go around sleep with 1,000 women and he come home? The wife in Hinduism, she have to be righteous. Listen carefully. The wife, she have to be righteous. The man should not. The man have no obligation to be righteous with his wife. He can sleep with as many, and you know, some they might say to you, like, oh, what this guy is talking about. That's not true. Let us open the Hindu website, not a Muslim website, not a Christian website, not a, you know, no. Okay. I will post the link for you. So if you are a Hindu, because I know they will start saying he's a liar, that's not true, this is false. Let me post the link. HinduWebsite.com. This is not Christian website, this is Hindu official website. And they are quoting for you even the name, they have like a number for the law, the Hindu law. This is not my law. the Hindu law. I just post the link for you. You can open it. Hindu dharma does not regard sexual intercourse as evil or a sinful act in itself. No problem. But essential and integral aspect of nature, okay, no problem. Preservation of the dharma, enjoying sexual pleasure, kama, is one of the main aims of the householder's life. Okay. However, it must be done responsibly in larger interest of the harama. Accordingly, some type of sexual conduct and relationship are permissible. But what does that mean? Let us go down a little bit. You can read yourself. I don't want to just waste your time. From this perspective, the law book often leave the decision establishing sexual relationship to personal choice and will. You decide if this is a good karma or bad karma. You find a woman, you jump on her. As long as she take off her skirt, why not? And then he continue here saying, while married women have an obligation to live righteously and remain faithful to their husbands, men were not objected to same standard. Do you see it? People, do you see it? I post the link for you and they have the number of the law. Manu something. People, do you see it? The women, she have an obligation. The women, she have an obligation to do what? To be righteous to her husband. She can't go and sleep around. But Mr. Gandhi can go and F every woman in the street. Mrs. Gandhi, she cannot. Sound like Muhammad. Nobody can F his wives. He can F everybody's wife. Or every woman in the street, she agree. And read carefully. Men were not subjugated to the same standard. Question. As long as the religion teach you good karma. And karma is really, so word mean action, supposedly. Action. So now this guy, he have a penis. And his karma is focused there. You know, he have a religion. His religion says, my wife, she have to stay home. She cannot go and sleep around. I have a good religion. However, my religion, my good karma, allowing me to go and have sex around. This is why we see, you know, a lot of men, they leave their country, they are sex tourists. And you see, in their videos, they will show you that Christianity is based on guilt. Guilt, repent. Guilt and repent. Well, guilt and repent is you judging your fruits. What's wrong with that? So you encourage people not to repent? So they are saying to you Christianity is evil, Christianity is bad, because Christianity make you feel bad about what you did. Come to Hinduism. It is liberation. You F around. Now, if we go and ask this woman, does she have a dot in her hair, in her face? What do you think if your husband, and you marry a Hindu husband, and he come back home, and he told you, today I slept with a woman? What you will say to him? Shame on you. This is his religion. His religion, it says, he can't do it. This is alone is enough to teach me that this is not even a cult. It's a sexual cult. Discriminate between the man and the women. You know, if God, he created man and he want to teach man good manner, then how in the world you teach the women to be a good manner, but the man, he have no manner? How the man he have no the same obligation? What on earth such a teaching is based on? And that goes for everything in this Hindu cult. Women, they are not equal to men. They don't have even the same obligation as wife and husband. If I want to go over, I mean, if you go over that website, which is a Hindu website, you will die laughing. Do you know that a woman in Hinduism, she is not allowed to be independent, and she needs a guardian? Well, isn't it the same as Muhammad, he said? Men are in charge of women because they spend money on them. Women, she have to be always guarded. Young or old. And if the husband die, she is under the command of her son. A woman must never be independent. She must not seek to separate herself from her father, husband, or sons by leaving them. She would make both her own and her husband, family, etc. And then we continue. You see, even they are showing you the law number. It's a Manu. Is it Manu or Manu? I don't know what is that. 5147 149. The same excuses the Muslims they gave to abuse women. It's the same excuses in your religion. You see, if I'm reading an article written by somebody anti-Hindu, I will say, I need to check this out to see if this is true or not. But as you see, this is their website, and this is they're explaining it in a nice way. And here you see something very weird. That Hindus, they have a punishment for somebody he steals. A person who steals a woman. Did anyone notice what's wrong with this statement? Anyone notice what's wrong with this statement? Stealing a woman? Why she's a watch? I mean, I say kidnapping, say raping, but those who steal women, they steal what? They steal women. And supposedly here they are talking about protecting women. But yet they are talking about stealing women as if she's a watch or iPad or a TV or a bike. So you steal a woman, there is a punishment for you, by the way, because she is owned by somebody else. I'm not expert with the Hindu madness, Hindu cult madness. The law book also imposed restriction upon women freedoms and their movement in public to protect them from other men against temptation and the chances of physical harm or sexual advances. I mean, look at the hypocrisy. In one hand, they just said that a man, he is married, he can seek. He have no obligation to stop him from seeking his sexual pleasure outside their marriage. Do you see it? Men were not subjugated to the same standard. They were not completely forbidden from seeking sexual pleasure outside their marriage from free women and consistent. So a woman, she agreed, it's okay. Okay, hold on. So in one hand, you say that the man go around and go on the street and start flirting with women, and the woman, she agree with you, you take her to bed, there's no guilt. On the other hand, you say, the law imposes restriction upon women, freedom, and their movement in public to protect them from other men. Why you don't protect them from other men by saying to men, shame on you? You just give them men freedom to seek sexual relationship with everybody. Do you understand, guys, what I'm saying? You just gave the man total freedom to go and seek sexual relationship with any woman as long she agree. As long she agree. Okay. In the other hand, they are saying to the women, you stay home, okay? Because if you go out, somebody will get you. So why you speak against the burqa and against hijab and against the Muslim, etc.? You are doing the same. You don't have the format of a clothing, but you restrict the women from even moving. She can't be independent. She cannot move with freedom. She is not free to go wherever she wants. And she have to protect herself from temptation. And the chances of physical harm, of sexual advance, or sexual advances. They lay down that married women shall not meet or speak to other men. This is Muslims. Look, married women, she cannot seek and talk to other men. But married man, he can F other women. Do you see it? Not only he can speak, he can F them. Excuse my language. This is a religion. Sect cult. This is a religion made for the man. Same as Islam. You know, Islam is religion made by the man for the man. And here you are telling the women you have to behave. In the same time, look how the women she will behave. And here they are talking about married women. So if you are a single woman, look what happened now. A married man, we have a married man. We're not talking about singles yet. Single, he can do whatever he wishes. That's it. He's single. Because even the married man, he can do whatever he wants, as you see. So married women, she have to be righteous. But what about a single woman? She is free too. Because as you see here, it says, men were not subjugated to the same standard. What the same standard? Read in the top. Let us go up. The law book, if you go up here, you can read, the main aim, purpose of household life is to have sexual pleasure. Is that really the main? Well, this is Muta then. Kama Sutra. Oh, I forgot Kama Sutra is coming from you. This is what Muhammad, he taught Muta. The main purpose of Muta is a sexual pleasure. So now what we have, the Muslims, they have the word Muta. The Hindus, they have the word Kama. Do you see it, Kama? We learn something new with the word. Yeah, now I became expert with Kama. I want to study Kama. So, which women would like to be part of a religion that the husband, he can go sleep around and bring AIDS and all kind of disease with him to her, and she have no guilt? Or a belief, which is a Christianity, that the women and the man, both of them, they have to be sincere and no cheating ever. Which one? Equal obligation. In Christianity, adultery is adultery. It doesn't matter who do it. Male or female, doesn't matter. What kind of religion? Righteousness goes only for women. She have to be right. If she is married, what if she is not? Oh, she goes sleep around. With who? With married men. Where is the morality and where is the ethic? Where is your good karma? Is that a good karma? Is it a good karma for unmarried women? She is a Hindu. To go and sleep with married men? Because now both of them, they agree? I mean, what kind of logic this logic is? You know, when I say stupidity is amazing, I have my reason. Prove me wrong. The reason I say stupidity is amazing, because how a human being, he reached the point of such a stupidity and low ethic to the point he make it as a law. It's not only now a statement, an article of somebody is mentally ill. This is the law of religion. A woman, she must be never, ever independent. Why? Isn't this the same country they have a woman, she was a prime minister one day? So who was running the government? The husband then. If the woman, she cannot never be independent, then we hire a woman to be a prime minister in India, and then the husband, he rule. Because as you say, a woman, she must never be in. So this woman, Gandhi, if she go alone, what will happen? She's a bad Hindu now. If Gandhi decided to live in her apartment alone, she is a bad woman. And the women, she have always to have a dog guarding her. This is exactly what we see in Islam. The women, they need a guardian. Chapter 4, verse number 34. And the man, he can beat his wife. I do not need really to continue to show you how stupid this religion is, if we can call it a religion. But this is beyond acceptance of anyone. Maybe some men, they will like it because, okay, he now, you know what, he can go sleep around, he will never feel guilty. A pervert man, he will love it. A pervert man, he will love it. It's a man-man society. Before we start today, there was a guy, he's a Hindu. I don't know if he left, because this would happen usually. The second I go live, they disappear. They try to make Hinduism is something, is a godly religion. Like, you know, in the Hindu, he said, like God in the Hindu before Christianity said that you cannot see him. My friend, what are you talking about? Isn't it your God become a rat? Isn't it? So what do you mean we cannot see your God? You know, when you see this guy, Sadhguru, sitting and talking and, you know, like, you know, if we try to consult this a person who, you know, he tried to be, you know, the word guru. The word guru itself is explaining the whole story. He's the guru, and he is the only smart one. He is the guru.
your karma. This means your life is your making. There is no manager sitting, I'm not talking about you guys. There's no manager sitting up there and managing you. Your life is your karma.
This is why he spoke about destiny before. And he is the same stupid guy. I mean, I have a video about this bad karma and good karma before. This is the same one that he reported. Your life is your managed, but you are telling people you can go and sleep around. As long your life is your managed, why you make a law, and this law is encouraging married men to go to sleep around and say this is no obligation to you. Remember, aren't you, you're the one who says your life is your karma, and your karma is your action, and there's no manager? So why you are saying there's a law from the manager, from God, saying that a woman, she have obligation to be righteous, but the man, the married man, he can go and sleep around. At least let him decide by himself, like a hippie. But now you are not letting him to know, or not helping him to know, that this is a bad karma, this is an evil karma. You are telling him this is a good thing, this is your right to practice. And here we see that in Hinduism, they manipulate the bad and they color it by good. This is exactly what Muhammad did. So now a man, he sleep around. If we ask them, based on the law, is he doing a bad karma or good karma? This is not a bad karma. Bad action, stupid word. Because we just told the man, you are not subjugated to the same standard. Which standard? That you have to be faithful. I mean, look how evil is this, the cult is. I am saying to the man, you are not obligated to be faithful. I mean, do you have a shame? You are not subject to the word faithful. This doesn't go for you. This is go for the women, the wife, women, and married women only. So if we have a single woman, she can go and sleep around. And that can explain how much of a sexual society this society will be. That will destroy the whole society. Because, you know, having a man who is unfaithful in his marriage, he will be unfaithful in everything. A man, he cannot be faithful to his wife. He cannot be faithful to anything. This is his own house. It's like somebody is doing poop in his home. He make his home as a sewage. If you cannot be clean inside your house, well, you cannot be clean anywhere. And then we go to other evil this cult teach. See, in their videos, they said that the Christian, they teach there is only one way. The bad Christians, they are bad, you know. They teach there is only one way.
A lot of people rebel against their religion, being raised in these faiths, because their context is very much based in fear. And
so in Christianity, and those stupid people, they think Islam is Abrahamic. Islam is not Abrahamic. So they are saying to you that you are rebelling against your religion, many, like her maybe, because your religion is based on fear. Religion says if you have a bad karma, God will make you a cockroach. Is that a fear? Do you fear to be a cockroach? I mean, do you see the hypocrisy of this religion? Do you see how they lie? Secondly, if our belief is based on fear, so why we call God our Father? And when we speak about one way, isn't it you just saying in the same video that Hinduism is the only way? And this is why you are speaking against Christianity and the Abrahamic faith? You know, I found actually a smart Hindu. He is a priest. He's a smart. So somebody asked him, is Jesus the only way to God? Is Jesus the only way to God? Let us listen to this guy.
I have a friend who is connected with a Christian preacher who says that actually Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven, and Hinduism is a lie of the devil. So
Somebody is saying, somebody is asking, is Hinduism, is India is racist? Hinduism is racist, yeah. Don't you know that there is a casting system? Don't you know that there is almost 200 million in India? They are untouchable. Untouchable, do you know what that means? You cannot touch them because they are filthy according to the Hindu belief. It will take you 2 minutes to search it. Just go search for untouchable people. You know what? As long as you mention, speaking about racism, let me do it. The untouchable. What a shame. There we go. And I will post the link for you. And this is National Geographic. Check everything to be true or not. India, untouchable, violence, discrimination. And this is 2000 what? 2003 article. So by now there is more than 200 million for sure, or even more. More than 160 million in 2003, as you see the article. They are untouchable. Why? Because the Hindu believe that those people are the lowest than dogs. By birth, they did not do anything. You did not do anything. You are just born into such a group of people. They are called, they have a name for them in Indian. I forgot the name. I can search for it. Actually, I think in the article later you will see it. So those people, just because they are born from this group of people, they are treated like dogs. You can kill them, and there's no crime for doing that. You can rape their women. More than 160 million people in India are considered untouchable, people tainted by their birth into caste system that deems them impure, less than human. This is exactly the Quran. وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ نَجِسٌ. Those who they are not from us, they are najis, they are filthy. Therefore, they cannot enter into the Holy Land. That's why the Muslims in Saudi Arabia, they have a sign in the highway. It says Muslim only. Do you see it? Human rights abuse against those people known as Dalitis. This is their name. Go search it, everyone, for you. Don't listen to this website. Maybe they are lying. This is National Geographic. It's not Christian, or actually it does attack Christianity too. So they are called Dalitis. They kill them. They rape them. They are casted out of society. They are considered the trash of this earth. Dalit women gang rape, parted naked. Police egg them on mob of flame Daltis. Daltis are not allowed to drink from the same wells. I mean, do you see how nice the spiritual religion of Hinduism? I love it. I love it. And you will see those people, they are talking about spirituality and let us do yoga. Yoga teaching you how to be selfish, how to be evil, how to concentrate on yourself and forget the whole world around you. I'm not against a sport, by the way. If yoga is a sport, do any sport you want, any sport, walk, jump. Sport is good. But we are not talking about sport. We are talking about you focusing yourself to be selfish. And here we go. Now we focus in spirituality, and when you cast hundreds of millions like dogs, and we rape their women, and they cannot allow to drink from the same well of water we drink from. They cannot attend the same temple. And they are Hindus, by the way. Those are Hindus. They cannot even wear shoes in the presence of an upper caste. Like, what the heck? Or drink from the same cup. And this is coming from a Human Rights Watch. Crime against them. They are showing you how many people every year. In the last year, for which figure were available, 25,455 crimes were committed against those people. Every 2 hours, there's one of them is assaulted. Every day, 3 women, they are raped. Every day, 2 of them are murdered. Every day, there is 2 houses are torched. So they try to present for you. You see, I focus in Islam because I study Islam, etc. But when I see channels are made just to attack our faith, it's time to respond. And you cannot refute us because, as you see, we are not showing an article written by us. This is a pure evil. And not only that, the police, by the way, if you report for them, if you are from these people, you report to the police, they are killing me, they will not even come, so what? Hindus believe a person is born into one of 4 castes based on karma. You see, you know, like the women she was saying, this is stupid women, she was saying that Christianity teaching you that you are born into sin. Is that correct? Which is false. And this is why she don't like it. She said Hinduism liberate you. But they are the one who believe in that. Not only believe that you are born to sin, you are born into a caste system. There is 4 levels. There's high and there's trash by birth. Those who they are born into the Brahmans are priests and teachers. Those are the highest. Or like higher. Kastariyas are rulers and soldiers. Visayas are merchants and traders. Sudaras are laborers. Within the 4 castes are thousands of caste. So do you see the discrimination of the society? So every floor have thousands of sub-floor. All of it discriminate you by birth. Denied by profession, region, dialect, and other factor. Untouchable are literally outcast. The 5th group. They are the 5th group. That is so unworthy it does not fall within the caste system. It's also based in religious principle practiced for the some 1500 years, for the last 1500 years. Crime against women. They hit them, they beat them, they rape them. Read and see how disgusting this cult. So they speak too much about the spirituality, and those, you know, funny European people, they sit in the front of Sadhguru like a bunch of idiot. You know, you remember the movie? It's called The Love Guru. Anyone remember it? The Love Guru. The Love Guru is teaching you how stupid those Europeans who sit there like wow, wow. The Love Guru. This is how I see those, you know, specifically the white people. I see them in that movie. The guru who want to teach you how to work with your penis. And a bunch of white people, they are saying, wow, man, that's so good. That's so touching. This is exactly how I see those people who they are from Europe coming, or anyone. But the most funny ones I see them as the European, you know, because you don't actually see from other places anyone except this cult. You see only white people. I don't know what's wrong. Vacancy, you know, there's vacancy inside them. They are looking for just a change. So did I answer you about discrimination? The Hindu who was in the chat, he said, you know, in India there's discrimination. This is the country of discrimination. You discriminate your own. You have 5 groups. And not to forget to mention the evil practice of the Hindu religion, which is burning the wife when the husband passes away. When the husband, he passes away, the wife is burned alive. And that explains why in that website they were saying, stealing a wife, because, you know, we burn him with his property, you know, we burn him with the chair, with his dress, with his anything belong to him. So we put the wife in the top of the, you know, the wood, and we burn the wife. That is called Sati, the practice, Sati. And this is an article here about it. And by the way, anything we say here, it is up to you to go and question it and check if this is true or not. And actually, I think this is a university from India explaining. Nothing we mention is not shown in the screen with proofs from their own. Let us see, where is the National Geographic website? Did I post it? I'm trying to find the website. I open. Here we go. Or not this one. Yeah, this one actually. Actually, this is the same website here. Okay, and this is again, this is the National Geographic website. Please save the reference. So if somebody says to you where he got this from, where he's showing you, this is a lie. It's not true. It's in the front of your eyes. Nothing we are saying from our own. And you can go right now and do your own search. You know, never take what people say to you for granted. It doesn't matter how much you trust them. You have always to do your own search and do your own study so you can be 100% sure, not depending on somebody say, she or he say. So do I need really even to explain more how evil this cult is? Isn't it this is enough really? Anyone here is a Hindu. You don't agree with me that casting people under the trash is evil? Anyone here is a Hindu, don't agree with me that saying that the man he have no obligation to be righteous is evil? Women, she cannot be independent, but the man he can sleep around even if he's married is evil? And then you go around and you are talking about bad energy and good energy. So the penis energy of a married man is a good karma? Why the guy who have a wife, he want to go and he is not obligated. He is not obligated to be righteous. What kind of God this God is? The man is not subjugated to be righteous. The woman, she is subjugated to be righteous. This is disgusting. I don't accept that as a man. And I'm sure women, they will not accept such a garbage. This is bad for society. This is bad for ethic. And that explains all the garbage will happen in the society. Gang rape. Gang rape. Because sexual pleasure in Hinduism have a concept that it's okay. As long there is a consensus, like, you know, they agree. But then they go far by go and rape as long you are from the caste system. As long you are from what they call them, the Delti. We go rape them. Those are the lowest. This is what Islam teach. They can go and rape Christians and Jews and Hindus and Buddhas. And I find it very funny how they try to explain themselves. Look at this guy here. Let us show you this guy. This guy is the wise between them.
To this answer, who says that I have a friend who is connected with a Christian preacher who says that actually Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven and Hinduism is a lie of the devil. So how do we respond to this? Answer, we see such propaganda as a misconception created by the influence of tamoguna, by the influence of ignorance.
See, guys, the one who says such a thing, this is, you know, by the influence of ignorance. And he is the wise one who is teaching his followers that we have 5 levels of people. There's high, lower, 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 and lowest. And supposedly he is not the ignorant. And he is the one who teach that women, they have to be jailed at home and they cannot be independent. And this is not under the influence of the ignorance. And he is the one who teach that a man, he can sleep around, even if he is married. And this is not the influence, under the influence of the stupidity of Hinduism. But the one who says that Hinduism is evil, this is under the influence of ignorance. Why? When you burn the women alive, isn't it this is evil? She did not do anything. At least if she did something, at least if she did commit a crime, tell us what is a crime. Just because the husband, he died? When you put 200 millions under your shoes and you rape their women, is that your intelligence or your ignorance? And the funny is that they say to you, as we heard Sadhguru saying, that you are the one who manage your life. There's no manager up there. But you are the one who manage the caste system. You decide before I was born that I will be casted into a floor. I do not know yet who is my father before I was born. I am born of this father and this mother. Now I found that this father and this mother from the lowest society. Not because they choose to be there, but they themselves, they are casted there by birth. And then they lie to you and they say, oh, you know, you have to be controlling your bad karma. You just decide that they are bad. What karma? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? You just decided that they are bad. They are not born yet. This is disgusting. Do you see how they contradict themselves? In one hand, sit down. Sit in your ass. Relax, close your eyes. Now you feel the energy coming from your belly button. Say the word the dharma. Now you feel it. Now it's going through you. Now don't forget before you leave to pay the tuition for the yoga. I just remember. Now we go back. And now, all of us, we relax. I want all women to put their ass up. No, not that direction. Face me, please. Yes. And now relax. And the guru is staring at everyone's ass. This is religion. So in the garbage they say, it is nothing but a hypocrisy. In their society, they do everything the opposite of what they say by their mouth as guru. So this guy now is going to get you busted. A Christian guy told a Hindu guy, by the way, I think they fabricate even the questions, the same as the Muslims. The Muslims, they have a TV station. They call this guy, his name, Useless Estate. Have you ever seen a TV station? They have a cell phone. People call the cell phone, and nobody, and he don't put the speaker, so you don't hear even the question. So he answers, "Hello, assalamu alaikum, yes brother, okay." So he's saying, we Christians, we don't like Islam. Okay, how you can answer that? So obviously fabricate the question, you know. So I mean, let us hear the guy at least. So now this is the same. A person, he says to a Hindu guy that Hinduism is evil and the only way is Jesus Christ. Okay. Tell us more.
In general, every religion has certain statements which are exclusivist. So broadly, if you look at the statements in religions, they can be said to be exclusivist, pluralist, and inclusivist. Exclusivist means my way is the only way. And these sort of statements are given primarily to kindle faith in the followers. So yes, Jesus did say that I am the way and none shall go to, I am the light, the way, and none shall go to the Father except through me. So now this statement, if there are some scholars, some Christian scholars themselves who admitted, if we go back to the Hebrew of the statement, then there is a significant word there which indicates present, which means presently.
Guys, it's a Hebrew word, you stupid. This is in a Greek book. Somebody tell the donkey that this was in a Greek book. So, brother and sisters, in the original text, brother, in the Hebrew words, brother, they took it off. The Christians, they took it off. They took it off. They took it off. Give me the eraser. Give me the eraser. I take it off. Take it off. Jesus, he says it presently, now. What? They took it off. Presently. I mean, look how deep this is conversation, brother. This is the priest.
Essentially studies that I am presently the only way. Yes, for his audience, he was the teacher, he was the guru, and the guru.
He was a guru. Hey, Christians, your Jesus was a guru. The stupid, he did not know that the Christian believe that Jesus is God. What guru? I'm going not to pray to the Father no more. I'm going to say, our guru art of in heaven. He's a guru. I love it. What be fun is we have this guy live with us. We will die laughing. Unbelievable. So Jesus was a guru? Really? And he's saying in the present. But didn't he say, no? Okay. Let us say in his present, Jesus, he said, in his present. This is the word, they took it from the Bible, brother. Even the Hindus, they are attacking the Bible, says corrupt. So there was a word in the Hebrew, says in present, okay, I will go with you. But when Jesus came, in the present, Hinduism was exist, you idiot. So if this is what Jesus meant, you just destroy the Hinduism. Because Jesus, he just said, I am the only one. That's mean our guru got you busted. People, do you understand what I just said? Do you understand what I just said? Like, supposedly this guy is smart. You know, this is the smartest of them. Yeah, Jesus talking about that time in the present. At that time, Hindus will exist too. Idiot. So if Jesus says, at that time, in the present of that time, brother, I am the only way, that's mean at that time, you Hindus are wrong. And still, he is the only way. So adding the word in present or in the past or tomorrow doesn't change anything. This is your refutation now to the Christians? You know, this is why we say debate is not a skills only. Debate is knowledge, is trust, is faith, and confidence. On the top of that, God, he gave you answers. And this is why we beat the hell of everybody who try to argue with us. And nobody can win. It doesn't matter what religion he belonged to. And we show everybody their stupidity from their own words. He just admitted that Jesus in the present, he said that Hinduism is false. For I am the only way. Additional to that, when a person who never spoke a word in the language of the Bible is trying to tell you what use the Bible used to have, shouldn't we ask him, did you even read the book? You said in the Hebrew. This verses exist in which book? Do you know? Unbelievable. So my friends, I do not need to continue. God, if you don't teach ethic, and ethic goes for both, male and female, this is not God.